Hello everybody, this is Dakota FST.
For generations you've slept.
And welcome to both my new channel and new series.
No purpose.
I've been playing Warframe for the better part of 11 years now,
To wake you.
starting back in September of 2014. I've thought about playing Warframe on YouTube for a while now, probably a year or two at least. For future reference, I likely won't be talking over cutscenes except for this one, since this is a very common cutscene to find online, and it isn't a dynamic one, so nothing ever changes about it. The goal I have with this account for the game is to do a clean run-through of the game, from First Awakening here, possibly all the way up to True Master, but we'll see how well that goes.
Grenier. Seeds from the ruins of the old war. Swallowing colonies whole.
My main account is currently sitting at Legendary Rank 1, almost Legendary Rank 2.
But there's still hope.
Depending on community feedback and my own personal preference for it, I will be trying to do less post-process voiceover and to record everything all at once. We will just see how that goes, though. Unlike some creators I've seen on here, I won't be trying to do speedrun things or skip tons of cutscenes, things like that. I want someone that hasn't played the game to actually understand what's going on, and I want those of us that have been playing for a decade without making a new account to experience the natural progression of the game. That being said, I do know how the game works and what weapons and mods are good, stuff like that, so I'll also try to do a little bit of teaching as we go. Additionally, I'm not planning to do much off-camera farming, because that slightly betrays the progression of the game. A lot of times I've seen a streamer or two say, "This is an easy thing to get," or "just go do this mission," only to find out that it has a low drop rate, and they spent dozens of hours in that one mission trying to get it. I don't have all day to play this game, so my progression will be slower than most creators, but that's more indicative of the normal player. They get an hour or so of time before or after work, and they just get to have fun with them. Isn't that the point of games anyway? Just have fun with them. They're not a job. Just not for most people. I do apologize for the slight shifting of my voice every so often. These clips are being recorded at multiple times during the day, pretty much whenever I've got the ability to do it. Feedback is always going to be appreciated and welcome. As a fairly new content creator, I'm very much open to suggestions and ideas, and if there's other games you want to see me play as well. I'm not just going to stick with Warframe, it's just a game I've been playing for a long time that I know very well. For now, I just appreciate everybody coming out to watch, and we'll finish the cutscene out and get into it.
Then they left forgotten.
Like I said, I don't plan to do any speedrun tactics or try to skip things. I'm not going to choose like meta characters all the time. I'm just gonna do what feels fun and the things that I like doing. Granted, if somebody wants to see me do a specific build on a character,
Wake up,
go ahead and let me know in the comments.
Wake up.
Excalibur's kind of always my go-to. I like him a lot. He's always been good. Never been overpowered, but good enough to get through as much as we need him to.
I see the Lotus has tried to wake you. Pity she's too late. You're my prize now, Tenno. No. We are taking this one with us.
What has he done to you? I can't lose another Tenno. I'm surging your Warframe's power systems. Quick.
And quick settings fix there.
Use your power. Defend yourself.
Been a while since I had to use him unmodded, so I'm not used to the range and stuff like that yet.
An extraction ship is waiting for you, but the Grineer will be hunting you. Arm yourself.
This progression has changed a lot since I initially started this. For example, we used to get our primary weapon first instead of the melee weapon. And this also used to be on a specific tile set mission, like the later ones, not a custom map. But that was... oh yeah, that was over 10 years ago now, so... I'm glad they changed things. It feels way better now. And there's also... did not expect there to be resources there, so... early start on things is definitely gonna be nice.
There's a cache of weapons ahead. Grab what you can.
Oh yeah, no stealth command fire here. Kunai is what I started with a long time ago as well. The Leda is not very good. These are actually the same kunai that you can keep with you throughout pretty much the whole game, and
before Vor finds out you've escaped.
they do eventually get pretty strong. Granted, most things can become strong if you build them right, though there are exceptions to that.
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
You made it. There's the extraction ship.
Another example of a change I don't believe that we used to fight for at the start of the game. I know he destroyed the ship the first time around, but I don't remember us having to actually fight him.
This one has your name on it!
Not that it's much of a fight.
I offered you glory, and you choose this? My decrepit heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Lock the area down. This Tenno is mine.
Quick, get to the console and release the lockdown. Do that, and I will guide you to your old ship. It's your only chance.
The Queens wants to destroy you, but I need to know more.
Good thing I found out before starting this run is we actually get both of these weapons no matter which one we choose. That is a helpful thing later on. As many of you will probably see, I do not have perfect aim all the time.
Stop touching me, you... What? Are my senses deceiving me? Operator.
Yay, Ordis. I like Ordis.
Enemy reinforcements are here.
I'm very
Ship
glad that he has
Cephalon,
not
we
changed
require
very
immediate
much in the
extraction.
10 years
The
that we've
operator
had
is in
him.
danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Tenno, are you afraid? You cannot hide from these old eyes. I've marked you. You will return to me.
There we go. Oh, that missed. And there we go. That is Awakening complete, and let's see how far I get into the next quest before I gotta end the video.
Operator, you have returned. I am Ordis, ship Cephalon, a shadow of my former self. I cannot serve the
right.
operator in such a
Shadow.
condition. Order me to self-destruct. I will understand.
The Grineer are ravenous for this old technology. It is superior to theirs. Perhaps there are systems left in the orbiter compartment?
Look at this mess. Those savages. Components have been removed. The
I'll
lower
just
orbiter
fix the
compartments have
chat
no life
being on
support.
once I
Why did the
find
operator
it
abandon
while
me?
they're talking.
Arsenal management could be restored if the operator
is.
wishes it.
I'll get our arsenal online and then keep going with the quest.
You honor, Ordis. Now I can supply the operator with better monitored firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
We need to figure out what Captain Vor has done to you and stop him.
Bumping sensitivity and field of view up to make it easier on me and a bit better viewing experience for you guys.
Activate your navigation system.
Ordis hopes the operator will punish the Grineer for dismantling it.
And before we head off, we'll just... Oh, right. I got this from the free thing. Before we head off, we'll do some color choices. Nothing too fancy at the moment. It's nice having the new color palette, which, if anyone is interested in getting these, DE does a lot of giveaways of this kind of stuff, so you don't actually have to spend the paid currency to get the color palettes. Those two are new. Interesting. Let's stick with default. And I always like to match my weapons to my character, just because it looks better. Wait a minute. Oh, yep. Bratton. Don't get the Leto, but they're on my credits at this point. Not a big deal. Alright, and with that out of the way, let's get with the first mission. Obviously these are going to be pretty easy for me because, well, they're supposed to be easy for anybody.
The segment you need is in a nearby data vault. Infiltrate the vault and retrieve the segment.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through.
Hey, now we get
I
experience.
see the shadows of your mind.
Stealth kill modifier is just a straight multiplier of your XP based on the number of stealth kills you get. I think it goes up to 9 or 10 times, which you can see in the top right next to my shield and health bar.
This data vault is equipped with a variety of security
And as soon
measures.
as I say something
How you
about it,
defeat
I
those
lose
measures is up to you.
Losing stealth modifier is not a huge deal, but especially with later missions, it can help a lot with speeding up progression through leveling weapons in your Warframe. Always good to check for resources. Almost missed one.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oh, they're making this one extremely easy. Bye-bye. This door's unlocked as well? Okay.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. The segment is yours.
Definitely a
Head to
fast one.
extraction.
As every moment passes, the Ascaris burrows deeper, revealing you.
Yeah, shut up for. Oh right, that's why I'm getting such fast progression on my stuff. Before I started this, I did get a slight booster from my previous account. There was a invite your friends code that I got, so I do have a 3-day affinity booster, which basically doubles the amount of experience you get. So, progression may vary, but those kind of boosters are a common thing to get. Really still getting used to the range on my melee weapon. I'm used to it being about 3 meters on this kind of weapon, not right up close on them.
Another job well executed.
There we go. Couple of resources, comm segment, not a bad amount of credits for the first mission.
Orbiter Void Cloak engaging. Welcome back, Operator.
We'll just get this
The
installed.
operator has recovered his helmet. Install it now. Ordis patiently awaits its installation. Systems engaging. I suppose this will do. Ordis is grateful.
Get communications online. I must analyze.
The operator is now connected with other Tenno in the system. The operator may now contact all black market scumbags. Contact arms dealers.
Excellent idea, Ordis. Tenno, we need to make contact with a Corpus defector sympathetic to the Tenno cause. They will, of course, require compensation.
You see what Ordis is referring to, Operator?
In this case, compensation will not be credits. It will be freedom. I've updated navigation. You will need to break him out of a Grineer gulag.
Another quick settings fix there. Yep. Solo. I'm not going to be playing with people for at least the first while. I prefer to play solo just because it gives me more control over what's going on. Though there are certain mission types that you do not want to run solo.
The arms dealer is named Darvo. He's being held in the prison block on the other side of this factory complex.
And while I'm not going to speedrun the game, this is how fast you can usually go. There's still some bugs. And there's my perfect aim again.
Died to build this place. Darvo is out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno. The Grineer must have found out.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through. I see the shadows of your mind.
Nope. No
Don't
console.
let Vor distract you. Focus on the mission.
When
It's our
enemies
only hope of figuring
use
out
those
this link with
consoles,
him.
it ends up triggering an alarm, which alerts all the nearby enemies, as well as enemies in the next rooms over. It's not really a problem, it just can get annoying when everybody knows that you're coming. Especially on a mission where you're supposed to technically be doing it very stealthy. And I missed one. Somebody got the alarm, so now everybody knows where I'm at.
No. No. Come here. Get back here. Ow. Fire. Fire hurts. Fire is not the only thing that can hurt environmentally. There's also the explosive barrels, there's fire on the ground sometimes, there's caustic areas, things like that.
We'll just hack this console to turn the alarm off.
This is the prison block. If you can avoid detection by the warden, it may be easier to get Darvo out.
Yes, but the warden is worth a lot of experience. And that one was most likely going to see me. Checking the radar to see who's on the map. And also checking for the security systems. Those later ones have a scanner above this door. So even if you hack this open, walking through it would still trip the alarm system.
Search these cells for Darvo. He has to be here somewhere.
There he is.
For this demo, I will get my entourage to meet us in orbit once we're clear of this mess.
Extraction is ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting Darvo out of there, alive.
The good thing about rescue missions like this one is that they're not escort missions. As long as you are fast enough, you can actually just run, get to the end, and the rescue target will meet you there without taking any damage.
Now the Ascaris has burrowed deep enough to give me influence. Shall we see how your shields work?
The Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield. We must figure out how to remove it. Avoid taking damage while I try and block him.
Doesn't look like he actually modifies the shields very much, other than the recharge delay may have gone up. So, despite how worried the Lotus sounds, it's not really that big of a deal. You know, so long as you're not getting absolutely pummeled by enemies. I actually just turned the recharge off. That's fun. At least the end is right here.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Decent amount of resources for that run. And not a bad look at the stats page either.
Thanks for helping me out back there. I'm in your debt, and I often pay my debts.
Often. Sure.
I recognize that device. It's a parasitic restraint. We Corpus use something similar to keep our robotics in line. So, to settle my debt, I give you a very expensive blueprint. For free! Because I like you. And well, a lot of my customers don't live long with these grenade dogs chewing up the system. Here, use your foundry to build a countermeasure device from this blueprint. Good luck.
Vor's Ascaris is burrowing into your Warframe. I'm worried it will affect your mind. I can't lose you, Tenno. We must restore the ship's foundry immediately. A nearby ore extraction colony will have the foundry technology you need. I am certain they will share it with you. Its location has been added to your navigation console.
For a slight change of pace, let's use the Bratton this time.
Tenno, we may have a problem. The colony is unresponsive.
Oh, right. I do remember this mission from all the way back then. It's one of the few missions she actually does this on. You'll see what I mean in a little bit.
I was afraid
Oh,
of
this looks so
Grenier
much
are
better.
here, and I cannot find any signs
The whole
of living
tile set that we're on
colonists.
right now
You
just
still
got
have a
its
job to
lighting
do.
overhauled, so
Find
now
the boundary
it matches
segment.
the rest of the game. Looks so much better.
This was once a prosperous, independent colony, until the Grineer arrived.
The Queens fear you, but I will show them. Their love will return when I deliver you to them.
Tenno, are you there? The signal cannot be boosted any further. Hurry, you are running out of time.
Up there. And that was a stealth kill. As you level up Warframes, you get access to their second, third, and fourth abilities. Excalibur's second is a blind that I just used there. His third that I was hoping to use up here is called Radial Javelin. Each ability costs a different amount of energy, which you can see in the bottom right corner of the screen with your current weapon and list of abilities. Oh, wait. Objective.
Good. Your ship is one step closer to completion. Now, there is one more thing you need to do. Eliminate all Grineer and provide justice for the colonists.
Soon the worm will be in your spine, and I will control this warframe of yours. I will purge your doting mother and bring you home.
That's his third ability. We'll just get rid of these last 10 guys now, and we will be on our way. Something I can do to help you viewers, if you're having issues seeing the enemies when I do, there is an option to turn on enemy highlights, which makes it so that the enemies would have a red glow around them. I found that definitely helps in the open world areas, though it does take away a bit from the feel of the game when you do that. So I'll see what the popular request is, and go with that for a little bit.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Your foundry segment is ready for installation, Operator. Will the Operator build a cephalon to replace me?
Nah, I don't think so. I like Ortis.
Foundry restored. Here, the Operator will craft many powerful weapons and tools to exact revenge for dismantling me. To expand your arsenal. Oh no. Operator, our component storage has been looted as well. Typical Corpus. Sure, the blueprint is free, but jack up the components. Operator, we will need resources in order to build the countermeasure blueprint.
So we'll just have to go get some resources then.
just received a very explicit message from your ship, Sevlon. If you're looking for resources, why didn't you just say so? I know just the place, but I demand an apology. My mother is no gymnast, and she would never eat those things.
You can go straight to... Operator, I am sorry.
Wow. You may want to get a new ship, Sevlon, when you can afford it. That one seems glitched. I've marked your navigation with a place I know. It's good for resources. If you can...
Darvo's intel suggests that this outpost is host to several rich supply caches. Raid the caches and take what you need. This outpost belongs to the Corpus, a secretive but extremely powerful merchant cult known to be working with the Grineer. Darvo will fill you in.
Legions of robots, mindless automatons, freaking lasers. These guys are bad news, but they're also loaded, which is why you're here.
Keep moving, there is more here.
Technically this is stealing, but don't let that bother you. The Corvus aren't exactly beacons of moral fortitude either. They sell anything to anyone. Don't get me wrong, I like...
Most people are going to find resources in multiple locations. They are drops from enemies, they are loot from containers, and as you'll see me breaking several of these on the ground, they are also found as just raw piles of that resource. These caches are found as a side objective in sabotage missions. That didn't work. They don't have markers. They only have this distinct hum. That's your only way to locate them.
Good work, but you're not done yet. Find the next cache. You almost have what you need.
Yeah, the kunai are good if you can actually hit them. Without mods, they've got a slow fire rate, so it's hard to get them to actually land. Almost fell off the edge there.
Time for extraction. You've got all you're looking for.
The Ascaris has reached your mind and rendered your lotus mute. You will return to me over your own free will. Get that thing!
So that guy managed to trigger the alarm twice, which means that the next door we run into is going to be locked. It prevents us from leaving an area without hacking a console to release the lockdown. That was a cryo barrel. Certain exploding barrels have a element to them. That one was cryo, which made it so that I slowed way down.
You are mine.
Oh good, we got a neurode. Those are a pretty rare resource that is used for crafting a lot of warframes.
Operator, are you alright?
This part of your journey is over, Tenno. I admire you for your struggle, but now I am part of you.
Lotus, do something! Help the operator!
We Grineer are millions strong, but with a flaw. We are diseased, rotting, sterile. But now we have you!
Operator, do not abandon me again. Build the countermeasure.
I did this for my love, my queens. They will forgive my insubordination when I deliver you to them. Our love will be reborn as we feed on your divine blood.
That's a
Our
little
children
disturbing.
will flourish without disease. And I will die at last, at peace. Father, grandfather. What do you think you're doing? What a waste.
Ten up. Good. You managed to disarm Vor's Ascaris. I thought I lost you. Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Vor before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access their personnel records will be the fastest way to find Vor.
Operator, what are you waiting for? Ordis assumes finding Vor implies violence?
Yes, Ordis. Lots of it.
The systems on this Grineer galleon can be made compatible with your ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
Something I'm starting to see a little bit of are these level 3 and level 4 guys. As per usual, when enemies get stronger, they take more damage to defeat. So you have to mod your weapons in Warframe appropriately. Oh look, another Neurode. Leveling up a weapon or a Warframe does not directly increase their stats, with some exceptions on Warframes. The only way to actually make them better is to add mods to them. Remember that aim I was talking about earlier?
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save the colonists. Saving the colonists could jeopardize this mission. I recommend you head straight to extraction, but the choice is yours.
So you remember when I mentioned the sabotage missions for those caches?
The Ascaris failsafe is attacking your systems. Your shield capacity has just been halved. You're wasting precious time, Tenno. You've reached the ship's power systems. Destroy the reactor.
This is a variation of a sabotage mission
Destroy
here.
the fuel injectors.
Most all sabotage missions are destroy X reactor, and they will have a side objective of finding those caches. In this case, however, this is the side objective. Since we destroyed the core, now we're going to start finding these little pockets of fire everywhere. And usually in sabotage missions, after you detonate the core, you actually have a timer that you need to escape the ship before it explodes. But since this is part of the tutorial missions, no timer. Not that those timers are short or anything, they're usually several minutes, and I've never had one run out.
The colonist ship has escaped. I admire your noble intentions, Tenno, but you must survive for the future of the system.
Yeah, we know, Lotus. We're fine.
When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console.
The detonator is charging up.
You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
For assassination missions, it's a good idea to bring high damage single target weapons, like a bow or a shotgun. The Paris is actually very good at this. At least for early game, since it's the highest damage single target weapon we have.
Come for revenge? Arrogant fool. You could have been free.
Contrary to what I said earlier, sniper rifles are actually one of the worst weapons to bring to assassination missions, because they usually have a very low clip size and a very long reload. Bows don't suffer from that. So typically you'll find things like shotguns and bows as the recommended weapons for assassination missions. Though it also does depend on the specific enemy you're facing.
I will put you down like a rabbit cobra.
When we get into modding, we'll be finding out how the different health bars work and what weapons are good at what, all that kind of stuff. For this, doesn't really matter too much.
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
Oh, this is a good upgrade.
You have shamed me for the last time.
Yeah, see why I said bows are good. The other thing that's usually good, unless the boss runs away a lot, is melee weapons. Oh, this is such an amazing upgrade from before. This is my first time running through this, by the way. I've not practiced this boss fight at all. I guess years of playing this game and knowing the movement well helps a lot.
You went to sleep in a system of Grineer slaves. You wake to Grineer warriors. Face your death.
Okay, this is awesome. This is so much better than his previous arena. And there's my aim again. He's either immune to blind or too far away. Usually bosses are immune to it.
This is not over, Tenno. I will have your corpse for my queen.
Obsessive much?
Tenno, the Ascaris vault. It seems to have gone inert the moment Vor vanished. You have defended Earth from a dangerous threat. Well done. Head to extraction.
Okay. Come on. There we go.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
And that is the opening act of Warframe. That is the last quest of Vor's Prize, as well as the last piece of this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your recommendations, questions, and other comments down below.
Vor's Ascaris is gone. You are free now. But your work has just begun. The origin system is in chaos, and it needs you, Tenno.
Next week, we will be tackling the teacher
War was
questline
just a part of the
and possibly
Grineer
more.
machine, and we have seen that the Corpus have begun amassing weapons of their own. It is a dangerous time.
If you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe.
Or
Guess I gotta get used to saying that.
In cutting a bloody path in whatever mission they choose.
We will be at your side. There will be others too. It is time for the Tenno to return.
And
So,
have a good
what
day.
mission will you do next?
I will see you all again, hopefully next week.